Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
I come from a family of entrepreneurs, so business has always been part of my life. My parents own a printing company, and through years of hands-on experience, I was exposed to various types of printing. That foundation led me to take a different path, which was focusing on custom photo art reproduction through digital printing. Beyond that, my career in business development and sales gave me the opportunity to work with global recognized brands like Coca-Cola, Disney, FIFA, Walmart, and many others, honing my skills in crafting deals and building lasting relationships. I've also invested in certifications and education in IT security, web design, e-commerce development, search marketing, which gives me the tools to build, manage, and grow online businesses successfully. While I don't hold a formal MBA, my years of hands-on experience in operations, supplier relations, strategic growth have been invaluable. Bringing all this together has allowed me to effectively manage and scale my businesses, leveraging both my technical expertise and industry connections to create a strong foundation for success.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
When we started this business, it was just a small side venture. It was never something intended to be our main source of income. My background and true passion lie in web and IT related businesses, which align more closely with my expertise. Over the years, my wife and I have built a strong brand and solid foundation. While there is always room for growth, we believe that the fresh energy and passion are needed to take it to the next level. At the end of the day, time is our most valuable resource. Managing multiple businesses while also being present for our kids become a challenge. Well, we had to make a choice, and after careful consideration, we decided to sell this one. It's a great opportunity for someone who truly wants to take it further.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
In running this business, my wife and I play distinct but complementary roles. On a daily basis, I focus on SEO and link building, blogger outreach, and managing the websites to keep everything running smoothly. Together, we maintain strong relationships with our suppliers, ensuring steady flow of quality products. I primarily handle the corporate contracts and larger customer accounts, while my wife takes care of the customer service, making sure every client has a great overall experience. With my extensive knowledge of printing, I generally step in whenever there's a technical issue. With my wife, she handles the social media presence and oversees the paid advertising to help grow our brands online. It's a true partnership that we have. We both put in the effort to keep our business thriving.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
If I were to keep the business, I would focus on strategic growth in several key areas. First, I'd complete the migration to the new e-commerce platform and fully integrate with the fulfillment partners to streamline the operations. Secondly, I would expand into additional marketplaces to maximize the exposure and create new revenue streams. Diversifying the product lines would also be a priority to stay competitive and appeal to a broader audience. And finally, I would definitely maintain an aggressive online marketing strategy to drive higher sales volumes. This would definitely strengthen our position when negotiating lower fulfillment costs. These steps would ensure long-term scalability and profitability.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
In any online e-commerce business, really the biggest risk is becoming complacent with your online marketing strategy. The digital landscape has become significantly more competitive since the COVID era, and staying aggressive is key. So without continuous investment in marketing, visibility can decline, which leads to lost sales. Any buyer should be prepared to adapt, innovate, and consistently optimize their online presence to remain competitive.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
My wife and I are more than happy to support the buyer during the transition. Once the social media and e-commerce accounts are handed over, we'll provide a full walkthrough of the process and go over all of the key details. Realistically, this should take no more than 2 weeks, I would think. After that, if any questions do come up, we are always available via email. While we may not always be reachable by phone, we're always happy to schedule a conference call if needed to ensure a smooth transition.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
Given that this isn't an excessively large cash transaction or high-risk investment, our strong preference is for a full upfront payment. While I would typically consider a hybrid structure where a portion is paid up front and the rest is performance-based, I would only do so if I had a deep familiarity with the buyer, a clear understanding of the marketing plans, and confidence in their execution. In this case, I don't feel entirely comfortable with that approach.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
Putting myself in a buyer's shoes, this business is a fantastic investment for several key reasons. Firstly, it's already a strong, recognized brand in North America with solid web traffic and exposure. While there's always room to grow, the foundation is already set for success. What makes it even more attractive is its low-risk nature and its ease of management. Once fully integrated with the new platforms and partners, the operations will become even more streamlined, as I mentioned. Plus, because this business isn't tied to any physical location, it can be managed from anywhere in the world. The home decor market is a billion-dollar industry. And as we continue to expand the product lines, site traffic, the revenue, and market share will only increase. With the right strategies in place, especially aggressive online marketing, the earning potential is significant. Most importantly, this business is fully scalable. Buyers have complete control over growth, meaning they can decide how much they want to make and how big they want to scale. It is a rare opportunity to step into a proven, profitable, and flexible business model with a limitless potential.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.